on for sports. Those New York Knicks last night went in, played the Orlando Magic, and took care of business last night with a blowout win. Only gave up 74 points. Nice, comfortable win last night, and I must say, it's definitely what the Knicks needed. They needed a game like that. You know, Jalen Brunson returned. Been kind of shaky the last few weeks, you know, coming off a tough loss the other day. You know, they needed this game last night. And I'm real happy to say Jalen Brunson's back. Looked good last night. Dodged a bullet with that scare injury the other night. So I'm glad, you know, he looked great. But I want to talk about the fact that these players are starting to come back. OG news yesterday dropped. He's been cleared basically for contact. He's practicing fully, you know, hard contact now. Now it's basically what's basically left is the last hurdle, which is the medical staff clearing him to play in games. That looks like it's going to happen real soon. So I wouldn't be surprised if by, you know, the next couple of days we hear that OG's returning. So great news there. Julius Randle, not so much yet. They're taking their time with him. He's progressing, but they're going to take their time with him as they should. At this point, I just want the guy ready for the playoffs. You know, we get OG back with this team, I really feel like we're going to be a problem anyway down the stretch. And it's 19 games left after that win last night against Orlando. You know, it's 19 games left. It's time for the stretch run. It's time to get in position, you know, and become a top 4 seed and avoid that playing situation and get our guys healthy and build that chemistry. So last night was a real good game. By the way, about last night's game, how about Precious Achiuwa, man? We got to give a shout out to the boy, man. BX Burrow, bro. Out there, we was thinking he was a throw-in in the OG trade that got rid of RJ and Quick. And he has been a godsend. Let's be honest. Without him, I don't know where this team would be right now with all the injury bug that's hit. He has really showed that he has some talent, and boy, am I telling you, I'm loving what I'm seeing for him. He's going to be a real interesting piece going forward with this team, especially when Randle comes back. And honestly, to be honest, we don't really know what we're going to get out of Randle when he comes back. We don't know the kind of Randle we're going to get. So Precious Achiuwa, I would assume has to be heavy on this rotation in the playoff roster. I can't imagine Tibbs would just go away from him. I don't think you're going to get a Julius Randle playing 38, 48 minutes a night in the playoffs. So he's going to be a big part, in my opinion, for this team going forward. And he is really showing a nice game. You know, toughness, rebounding, had a nice double-double last night, 15 points, 14 rebounds, had a few blocks. You know, even showing some scoring ability. Man, listen, who would have thought that Precious has basically contributed more to the team since the trade than OG has? Now, of course, that's because of injury, but man, what thought was a throw-in has really been a big-time addition, and you got to give Leon Rose credit, man. You got to give Tibbs credit for unlocking him, because I didn't remember this kind of a player in Toronto when he was getting his minutes over there. So listen, shout out to Leon Rose and Tibbs really getting the best out of this guy, man. He's really playing well. Josh Hart, what can I say? He has been on a tear the last few weeks. I think I said that in my last couple of videos, but it's true. He's been balling. He's been balling, man. He's been really coming into his own for the season, locked in with the team, with the cohesion, doing his thing. Shout out to him. You know, loving what I'm seeing from this team. So we got next couple games. We got against Philly, two home games in a row against them. Let's take care of business, man. Let's start this stretch run and hopefully get some guys back. Like and subscribe to Ball for Sports. Let's go Knicks.